Hello everyone, welcome back to the page between messages finding you. Thank you all for being here. Those brand new and those returning, welcome and welcome back. I hope that the message that you came here to receive is here for you. As I say that, I do realize those brand new, you don't know what the series is all about. So let me tell you what we do here on the page between messages finding you is we do a deeper dive into the decks. What we do is we pull one card from each of the decks that you see, and then what we do is this channel is all about you using your own intuition to interpret your read. But on this series, what we do is we read into what the author suggests, what they see when they created the card that we draw. And so that might be some inspiration to you as you intuit your read. And so that's why we do this little deeper dive. 2 suggestions for you is to have one question in mind for each one of the cards as we draw them, or have a separate question for each deck. And this would be a perfect time to pause the video if you see fit before you continue forward. So we will continue forward and we will catch up when you reconnect, if that's what you decide to do. So we will begin with the Sacred, let me tell you the decks, I'm sorry. We're going to be using the Sacred Rebels, the Sisterhood of the Seers, and then the Pocket, the Wisdom of the Oracle Pocket. So we'll begin with the Sacred Rebels. This is a timeless read. When you stumble upon it, it may be the time that you find a message in here for you. Messages finding you, those tuning in to this timeless read. In the world, not of the world. I'm going to cover her up just a little bit so that, let me use another one, so that YouTube is happy with what we're doing here. There we go. Okay. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs are about money, time, security, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. It is at an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At others, it's clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect in let me read that sentence again. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in order, in control, or financially secure and stable, nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you natively are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have also drawn the oracle of faith in, I'll continue reading, but faith in the process, this is particularly strong for your message. So you are being guided to trust. If you've also drawn the oracle of trust yourself, then you are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your own inner knowing, because at some level you get it and you understand and know that this is all about freeing you and letting go. There comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. The healing process for this card is, imagine you are running naked in a sea, ocean, or river, or waterfall. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, just open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back to your day or evening. You have completed the healing process. We're going to move on to the Sisterhood of Seers. For those tuning in to this timeless read, one card for those tuning in. I think the other two will be a little shorter than that one. Focus on self-care, but it's the same message. Let me do this. Oh gosh, did you see what was underneath? I'm not going to say it. I'll let you see it. All right, let's go to focus on self-care, because that's what we are focusing on. The essential meaning is nourishment, healing, healthy foods, focusing on being at home and comfortable in your skin, self-love, feeling that you are a priority in your own life. It really feels like it does follow after what we just went through with in the world, not of the world. Okay, let me read. Take a deep breath in and release. Feel better? This is a reminder to treat yourself with great respect and care and loving compassion. Slow down and see what you can release so that you can schedule time for more self-care. This may seem like a very simple thing to do, but this act of making time for self-care activates a sacred reverence between you and life, giving you more time to prioritize you. Time is expensive, and you can benefit from it by shifting your perspective. Rest and nourishment are the fuel that you need in order to move through your life at a pace that is both sustainable and enjoyable. Minimize any tech distractions that keep you alert and vigilant about things you cannot control. Make time for nature and focus on being around people whom you actually enjoy being with. If you feel overwhelmed, streamline and let go of any super flawless things that are adding energetic and or physical clutter in your home and mind. Also, focus on getting quality sleep by going phone and caffeine free before bed. Use your sleep to rest your body and replenish your consciousness. And as always, ask for help if you need it. This card also comes to remind you that your true self is unique and inherently worthy. It is safe for you to be authentic with the people around you. Love your body, take care of your mind, and feed your soul. You deserve well-being. Affirmation: it is easy for me to take care of myself. Moving on to the last card from the Wisdom of the Oracle for those tuning in to this timeless read of Messages Finding You. Building blocks. Let me find, here it is. Essential meaning, strong foundations. Oh, that's a beautiful way to end this, isn't that? A beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. The relationship message: when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a general desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. The prosperity message: you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you deserve. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. The protection message, and this is the last message for this card: now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the other things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces, and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for you, for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Thank you all for being here. I do hope that these messages resonated for you, and I look forward to seeing you in our next read. Until then, take care.